What do we do? Do we make sure that people know we're here? So before we go,
I mean, if you want to.
it seems right? If anything goes wrong, don't want people to be surprised by our presence, right?
Do you worry about surprising people a lot?
I guess a lot of people do get surprised by me anyway. I mean, I like surprising people that I know by sneaking up behind them and stuff, but like, you know what I mean? Like, what if something went wrong, or there's something wrong with the hot springs, and no one was there to tell us to stop us?
I understand. I get you.
Oh, but there was a bunch of stairs.
Do you want me to deal with the stairs?
I'll be fine. I'll be sitting down in a bit. And I'm sure this will deal with the pain in my right leg.
I'm sure it will also help your scales.
I think it'll help both.
Oh, we don't even have to go up the stairs. There's a lot of people down here.
Any of them like the proper people? Ooh.
Flurry?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Not
Good to
much.
see you
We
guys
came here. Well, we came here to try to use the spring, the hot spring, because Dirge does not feel very well. Is that still all right?
Yeah, of course. Everyone's free to use it, just as long as you don't sit in it for an hour.
Right, the curse.
Yeah, you
of
might become me.
Britishness. What would happen if you got cursed with Britishness? Nothing.
Nothing.
Or
Become
he could turn
posh.
into a baby.
You would turn into a baby?
Some
How's
people
that?
turn into a
Random
baby.
as shit.
Pigs turned into a ferret. Someone turned into a
Yeah, didn't
cat.
you turn into like...
Someone turned glittery.
People turn into animals.
Skitty went all spark. She could zap
Oh.
people for a little bit, like you know that feeling when someone's like
Oh my god,
rubbing
if
on
I
a
had the
carpet
darker
for so
Java
long and you
Tartan borders
pose and they
gate
go
free, I'd know exactly
Static.
what I want to do.
Yeah, he went all
Understood.
staticky. Yeah, it's not like dangerous, but it can be really funny and
Yeah,
weird.
but what if you became double British? That would be funny.
I mean, I'm not really British in the first place. I just have an accent.
Oh, what would it be like? Welsh?
I'll never speak like people.
I hope he doesn't turn into a baby.
You know what? I hope I get
don't
cursed with a
say.
Scottish accent so I can sound like her.
That might happen. Who knows? It's
You're
random.
so true.
Anything can happen.
It's
You might turn into a
true.
ferret.
Watch it, she's about to... Shut up. I'm gonna get you.
Shut your gub.
Take care.
Thank you, Flurry.
You know, it does tell me that you are just straight up just Scottish and not just someone with a Scottish accent who lives in Saphira, because you say Scottish dialect too.
I mean, some Scottish dialect I can't say. It's very rude.
What, in calling people a cunt?
I mean, I try not to say it. Like, there's some people that I just can't help it with, though. I mean, if you're gonna be one.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I don't know, I can't help it.
Well, I think it provides a nice insight to your past.
To what past? Fucking woke up in a dumpster.
Exactly. What became before that? Surely, clearly, it has something to do with Scotland.
Maybe.
I mean, we know already. The ritual sites.
Can't just there's got to be a reason.
I think it was one of the
I mean-
things that pointed me towards searching in Northern England and pagan folklore around that. Well, sorry, Northern Britain and pagan folklore around that time, and researching all that to help you with your past.
Mm.
But we're in a bit of a safer spot now. I'm thinking about that again. I want you to have your answers.
Yeah. I would love answers instead of more questions.
I feel like
it's scary. It's
at least I have answers. Yeah, I wasn't too happy learning about my past, as you can imagine what I've told you.
yes, I am certain. I think that I was around when you figured out some of that stuff, and I saw the way you kind of had to deal with it. I remember you didn't do very well for a little while. Must have been really hard.
What, learning that you're a monster? Yeah.
You're not a monster.
I mean, I was made by an evil ritual. But
Am I a monster?
No.
What if I was made in some weird evil ritual? Doesn't change who I am now.
No, you're right. So I'm not a monster now. But I thought I was at the time.
Yes, exactly.
Now I just think I'm a guy who's been fucked over by everything.
I think you're my sweet samurai.
I think I'm closer to a ninja than I am a samurai. Both in how I act and how I fight.
Okay, alright. My ninja.
Imagine me cleaning off all my stuff and putting all my clothes in there.
Alright, so I have to keep my eye on you. Because you are sensitive to the heat.
Yeah.
Be alright. Okay,
Let's see, I
I'll keep
can
an eye on you.
See how much of me is all bruised, I guess.
I was checking over you last night. That's why I was thinking maybe we should come here today. You've got a lot of damage to your scales. I don't want you getting sick. If there was... I don't know.
If there was what?
Sometimes I think about if our pasts were different. Would that make us different people?
I mean, we are without our paths, aren't we?
I think that we're different because we can't remember. And I think, I don't know, it feels like a second chance, maybe. When I look back on it and I think of it, it's like...
It's definitely a second chance for me, for sure.
I think about you and your plan with Marge.
Mm.
And I'm gonna keep my promise to you, obviously.
Yeah.
But I want you to have the chance to live a life instead of just survive this one. So I fully support you doing this.
Still always doubting if I deserved any of this.
I think Dirge deserves it. And whoever that past self is...
Gone.
Well, they're not in the picture. Exactly. And all that stuff that they did can't be on you. 'Cause they're not you, and you're not them.
But I was still. I don't just magically change. If you must believe that this person, you believe is a great champion of good and is a nice person, which I fully agree with, exists, then you must believe that it must have existed in the previous person, or else it wouldn't have happened. But then would not the opposite be the same? Would not the murderous, violent assassin still live in me?
I see them. Sometimes in your eyes. But they're not you.
But they
You
are.
have allowed me to get to know you. You have allowed me to see you. They are an aspect. A piece. A jagged, sharp piece of you. You've let me know much more than just that piece. And before anything else, you warned me about that piece and how dangerous it was. I see the good and the bad in you, Dirge. I just believe, wholeheartedly, in your goodness. I have faith in you.
Hmm. Hot spring cat Gerald.
Hot spring cat jail.
I mean, I can speak about all the ways that things have gotten better for me, if you want. Even though, yeah, the goal is to get rid of this permanently. I think now I could live with it forever. A full life of this. Sure, it always gnaws at me, and sometimes it comes up in bad situations. But I feel at certain moments normal, happy. I mean, I can finally look at a mirror and smile.
You have no idea how happy that makes me. It makes me incredibly happy. I know how hard that is. It's even harder for you.
Well, I just imagined this. In the mirror is not me. It's a person that Riel loves. And I best keep them happy. You know, the woman who runs the ICCA taught me a very, very important lesson.
Oh?
Treat yourself right. Treat yourself nicely if you want to be with someone. You're insulting their partner.
A very wise woman.
Yeah. Enough of me. You. I never really speak about how pretty you are. I mean, I just say you are pretty, you are beautiful. But... your hair is real nice. Teal is such a pretty color. And you wear it very, very well.
Thank you.
And both your arms are beautiful in very different and unique ways. Neither is better than the other.
You are a very sweet man.
One is soft, warm, comforting. And the other, a badge, a sign, how much you're willing to give for others. Just like this. To here. Down here. To there. Beautiful. Even if others don't think so.
when it first happened, it was really
Ugly.
grotesque.
Burns usually like that, I would know.
Yeah.
Can't get it above water, but you know what I'm on about.
I do. And it was almost half of my face. And
I still thought you were beautiful back then. I mean, I asked you if you were single.
you did, which I didn't expect.
Mm.
You really caught me off guard.
Was it just simply the audacity, or did you just not think that someone would ever fancy you? Or that I was not capable of love?
That is definitely not what I thought. No. There have been a couple of people that have fancied me.
Mm-hmm.
But, to be honest, I thought you were still in love with someone else.
I was and I wasn't. They turned me down. And also fucked me over.
Yeah, they did that to a lot
Twice.
of us. Well, they only fucked us over once, so you got me on that one.
Well, they fucked you over once. They fucked me over twice.
Exactly. I said you got me on that one.
At least
I
they owed
remember
up to
the
their-
first time.
They owed up to their responsibility. You know...
Yes.
Never mind.
Go ahead.
Nah, I just think that Jonas really doesn't like it that we were never willing to sell them out.
I can't speak on that. But, sometimes, nowadays, when I look in the mirror, and I don't look too closely, sometimes I believe what you say. And sometimes I can see it. But, like, I don't know, I've always kind of felt like the other girls around here are much more fair. What do you say?
Pretty?
Yeah, yes, they're just, they're better looking. I've always kind of been small and plain, except for when I had my tattoos.
I think you look pretty.
And I know
Very
you do. And I believe you.
Well, firstly... you've
Sometimes
got
I
cute
used to
freckles.
think...
I don't think I can recall anyone else with freckles.
That's one of the things I like about myself. Actually,
I don't think I've
I
seen
like
anyone
my
with teal
freckles.
hair other than Millie. Millie's looks fairly similar to you, actually. To a degree. Small. Got a few scars.
True.
A couple of missing limbs. But I don't think she looks
True.
ugly. I think she looks pretty. I do think she's wasting herself on Aaron, though.
You do?
Gang leader. Not a nice gang, either.
It says a
gang.
gang member.
The Valentis are different, aren't they? You already know that.
You don't like when I call you out on logical stuff, do you?
Look, we're not really a gang.
Hey, you bring your head up. You don't put your head down when you're talking about yourself and the Valentis.
We
You're
help.
a gang, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Alright, but they're like a gang. He's Night City type gang.
You
He literally is a
mean
bugger from
like
Night City, isn't he?
I
He's
don't know.
so boisterous and
I have
overconfident. Ridiculously so. No, there isn't a
ah.
moment where I don't want to punch him in the face. But Millie likes him.
T-
So,
mm, maybe one day she won't like him anymore, and then you can punch him in the face.
yeah. No, I can't be asked. He definitely seems like the type to shoot someone because they punched them in the face. For a good reason, too.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker was like flaunting all this other stuff that he does and can do to me, saying, and you'll never beat me in a fight because of it. And all I was thinking is, how does that stop me from stabbing you while you're sleeping?
Okay, well, I had to explain to him that his plan to completely cybernetic his entire frontal lobe of his brain was going to end with him being a vegetable, and he didn't get me for a good like 10 minutes. And then he finally realized, oh, and I was like, yeah, your frontal lobe literally like it does everything. It makes you breathe. It keeps you going. If you cybernetic all that and you get hit with an EMP, that's you dead on the ground.
See? You see what I mean? See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this...
Just like he didn't get it for a while until he did, and then I said you can have one. One. He wanted to full Borg himself.
Ball.
I had to cut him
The
back.
smasher.
Like he wanted to smash her himself. Yes, he wanted to full Borg himself. Me and the other Rippers had to talk him out of it and give him safe stuff.
I'm still scared he's gonna
He was
go
gonna
fucking psycho, by the way.
I don't know. We've got him on some stuff. I can't talk about it. All I'm saying is he was done.
Confidentiality. I know.
Yes. I can. But you're my boyfriend. I can say some things, just not really important stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it didn't happen, so I don't have to worry about confidentiality.
For something that didn't happen, yeah. Hmm.
I think you worry about being looked at as a gang member.
Yeah, I do.
As a person who is in an actual Yakuza gang, I don't look at you any differently. Now that I'm an ex-gang member, I really need to make sure that I don't get put on a list.
Maybe you could join ours.
Join the Valentis.
Mm-hmm.
But you've already told me what you plan on doing. Is that what everyone is heading towards, or just you?
They're a bit more targeted. But they do want to take out one of them. I think you know which one.
I think I do. I've known Marge for quite a long time. Well, not quite a long time, but I've been around her ranting.
But, well... Marge also can't help herself dealing with all the smaller problems. I think she's reasoned. She tries to keep this allure that she's some cold-hearted gangster to protect herself. you know. Here come Marge, the crazy bitch, don't piss her off or else she'll do something fucked up to you, etc., etc. But I think she just really cares and doesn't like seeing people suffering.
But she also has to be that, Dirge.
Hmm.
You realize that, right? She has to be that sometimes. If
I'm
she
quite
is
aware.
a leader.
I have to be like
so
that
you can't,
sometimes.
So you can't, like, get angry at her when she has to be that way.
I don't.
Because it's
I'm
mainly
usually...
for you all.
I don't.
You're
I'm usually
helping, I know.
alongside her, being just as mean-faced as she is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm her scary dog, Bridges. Even though she doesn't need it. Well, she might now that she's a big floofball. It's fine. I can be scary when I want to be.
That's very true.
Next, I have this one issue where there's this one crazy lady who sees the tall, dark, horned figure in the dark alleyway and with red glowing eyes and goes, "Oh, I feel comforted."
Yeah, that's your fault, though.
I guess.
Yeah, you had to go and make me fall in love with you.
Sorry. You did it first.
Rascal. Oh, you know what? You're so right. Yeah. I did start all this by making
By
you
being
fall for
beautiful.
me. That's very true.
Beautiful and nice, genuine, lovely person.
Yeah.
How long you reckon we've been in here?
We should probably get you out. You're probably gonna get too overheated soon.
Yeah, he's definitely too hot.
Come on. You're already a little too hot. Let's get you.
Oh!
Come on, okay. A little better?
Yeah, a lot
Little
better,
better?
actually. The left side
Come on, let's
isn't, but
cool
the
you
right
down.
side is.
Alright, hold on a second. I'm in the ground. Perfect. Better? Much better.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, even your scales are less cracked.
I reckon I'll probably be nicer looking by the end of...
I didn't care about you being nicer looking. I cared about your health and your
That's what I
pain.
meant. Nicer looking health-wise.
Oh, understood.
I already know you find me handsome. You tell me all the time.
I do. Well,
I can't help but
That's your
believe
fault
it. I
too.
think I'm being gaslit.
well, I mean, if I gaslight you, then I guess I'll have to just girl boss you after. Mm. This is looking much better.
Well, that's never going to really look better. It's always going to look big, red, and raw. And maybe in a few years' time.
No, I wasn't pointing at your scar. I meant you're putting weight on your leg.
Oh, yeah.
So it must be feeling better.
I finally know which leg to put my weight on. It's the right one.
Mm-hmm.
The muscles don't feel as bad. The his one's still...
It's gonna feel a little sore, yeah. But at least you're not wobbly anymore. I noticed you were a bit wobbly, which I'm not used to you being. Except for the time where you ate shit in the garage of the warehouse.
Well, this time I ate shit in Vex Mind's datascape place.
Do
Twice.
you remember?
Yes, I remember that, yes.
Mm. That's the only time I've ever seen you wobbly. You're always so sure-footed.
You imagine I would be with what I do all the time.
Aye.
That's why I hate having my injuries be to my legs, to my arms, or to any spot that means it's difficult for me to bend. Because it means, I can't climb stuff, I can't run around. That part of me, that part I enjoy, I just still enjoy. I don't really associate with the past. It's just more...
I remember us going on the mountains.
Hmm.
I remember walking through a river.
Hmm?
I remember that month a lot sometimes.
How did we... I remember us being in the mountains, in the Iron Grip, right?
Yeah, we were hunting something big and nasty. And then we were basically there just following around until the stuff started happening. And once that was over, we started climbing things. It was nice.
Hmm. Maybe I should just try and invent maybe I should ask if you make something that just straps you on and I can climb around with you hung onto my back.
No. How about I just slowly learn how to climb things?
Alright. You sure? The Riel carrier would be nice.
A Riel carrier. Come on. Let's get you cooled down a bit. Yeah?
Alright. How do we cool me down?
Well, do you have a shower in
Oh,
this
yeah.
one?
Yeah, I guess I could just run it cold for a
Just
bit.
turn on the cold tap. Just turn on the cold tap for a little while.
Actually, there isn't a shower. There's just water spouts. I think they're water crystals.
What?
They shoot water out.
Well, then ask for cold.
I think it already is cold. Yep, it is cold. Guess I'll dry myself off then.
I was looking at the paintings.
What?
Just looking at your dagger. You have filigree on the handle.
Yeah. Yeah, I never quite figured out what it is. It's just pretty patterns.
Yeah.
It's a really old
This
dagger,
looks like
actually.
filigree to me.
A lot older than these ones. I've always wondered. Why is this one so old? It must mean something, but I'll never know.
Here. Let me see it. Alright, let's see if this will work. Excuse me. Hello? Is there anyone there? She's speaking to us. She's trying to reach out to see if there's any spirit attached to it.
There probably be no spirits, but you can probably tell this one thing. This dagger has been stabbed in a lot of people, and long before even Dirge was around.
I don't feel a spirit connected to it. But I do sense death. Old death. Older than you are even alive.
Maybe it was a heirloom.
Maybe it was a generational gift.
A lovely generational gift. A fucking dagger. I find it funny that a bladed parrying dagger is the generational thing. You think of a family of assassins.
Think about it. Well, think about it. It's the only thing that you have on you that's defensive. What if it's someone wanting to give you something to protect yourself with? A small mercy? A small kindness? I mean, especially with how you say they are. I bet that's the closest thing to softness they were allowed to do.
Allowed. Wanted, more precisely, I'd say. Whatever, it's just a dagger.
Okay.
I don't want to think about who it used to belong to.
Alright.
If I think about all that for all of my gear, I start getting uncomfortable. Thinking of,
What if, right, you become the world's finest ninja, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but no one would know because, like, that's the whole thing about being a ninja, right?
I was about to
You
say.
never get seen.
I'm about to say, being world famous and being a ninja is
I didn't say finest, I didn't say famous, I said finest.
finest. But in order for me to be acknowledged that I am the finest, you have to know about me. Sadly, I'm popular. I'm well known. There's a reason why I'm
How
very,
did that
very upset with my
happen?
mimetic presence on the internet. I don't fucking know. Once upon a time, I posted an image of myself chilling out of my onesie with a grumpy face saying, "Look, this is who you're making fun of." And then, like,
I see.
they sort of took that and went, "Ah, that looks really funny."
It was your charming face, they just couldn't help it.
That must be.
You're so handsome. They couldn't help themselves.
You know what? I'm being gaslit. I'm being lied to.
Oh!
But I'm gonna believe the lies.
I remember something.
Hmm?
I'm not lying to you. I remember something. I remember we were going to set up a MetaMeet profile for you. You aren't still on that, are you?
I don't think I closed my account, but I haven't answered anything on it.
Okay, good. Yes, please don't.
The last thing I did was was before I really started dating, well, not dating, but like, being with you and fancying you, was speaking to another woman called Eliana. A tanuki with pink hair. I thought I kind of fucked it up.
That is. What is a tanuki?
Like they have like they have like a big fluffy tail and like cat ears.
Oh, a tanuki. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know what that is.
Yeah.
For a second there, I was like,
A toucan? A bird?
No, she's like a cat lady, maybe. I don't know. Um, we met again recently, by the way.
Oh?
And she actually was very upset when she learned that I was with you. Turns out she
Why?
did fancy me.
Oh, sorry.
I think she was a bit different. I don't think it would have worked.
Okay. Well, I already let I let Cassie know. When we first started, you and I, I told Cassie. Because before that, she had mentioned not giving up on trying to romance me, even though I had stepped away. So I let her know that you and I are together. So that's done.
I guess I won. That's a bad way to think about it. Hey. I saw that expression when I mentioned that the person who I dated before you still fancied me. I saw that. I can be jealous too. I can be very jealous.
I know. I understand.
And you know I would... I don't want you to be with someone who was associated with no, not even associated with, was a part of a gang, like the Tigers. And then, I don't know for what reason, just jumped ship and joined the Stormbringers.
I didn't know that part.
Oh, well, I got told it by a friend.
Stormbringers, eh?
You know, I've spoken with Athena a few times. I was actually her babysitter when I was working at the Lotus when she was a child.
What?
How
How
so
old is
there's
she?
this thing, right? Okay, I cannot answer that at all. I am all the way confused about how old this woman is.
If
But I
she
do know
is-
that sometimes
If she's a child,
She
and an adult-
regresses.
sometimes she regresses. Like there was a I guess something happened to her and her sister that made them both regress into children for a time. Like physically. Which was weird. So I was their babysitter for a little while with Ethan.
And then,
Yeah. She was a terror as a child. But like not in like a horrible way,
but just like hard to manage.
Well, I imagine if you had a child that can just glass half a district, they'd be a bit of a pain.
Yeah. So, but
I've spoken with her a couple of times outside of that. I'm still afraid of her.
Well,
it's a salamander.
but was that speaking?
What?
Would be really weird if this thing just suddenly stood up.
Wow.
Hi. Oh, they're an axolotl.
Hello.
Creature.
Creature.
Real?
Did I have something?
Oh. You're fine.
I'm sorry.
Yep, yeah, it's okay. It's alright.
It's
She's,
in my nature.
okay.
I'm
it,
fine.
sorry,
okay.
it's no, it's fine, it's
It's,
fine. She's just not a big fan of fire.
I'm
sorry,
sorry.
darling.
It's all of me.
It's okay. I don't think you meant it. I just
No, yeah,
got scared, that's all.
No, it's nothing. You've done nothing wrong. You go along and have fun.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay.
You're good.
It's so stupid being afraid of fire. It's a dumb thing to be afraid of in Saphira. There's so many people with like weird fire abilities.
I could be a red dragonborn and have it.
Mm.
You good? You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're alright.
I'm okay.
Feathers?
I just flashed, that's all. No, no, it was, thankfully
No.
there wasn't like a big sound. Sometimes the sound makes it,
Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm here. I'll keep you safe.
It's okay. I'm alright. I just need the breath, which I have taken. Let's go. I'll follow you.
Well, we'll go up the stairs and see what's up there. Looks like it's a building. I'm pretty sure it's a bar up there, right? Maybe we can have a drink
I
together.
think so.
I can't have alcohol and ibuprofen, can I?
I'm okay. No, you really shouldn't. You can have like a regular drink.
I don't need to drink anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You can just have like a fizzy drink or something.
You see,
Wait,
I
do
always
they have
take
root beer floats. They're good.
I always take this time where I'm injured as downtime to try new things. And I've never had a chance to properly enjoy alcohol. Every time I try it, it just ends up being shit. Or not all it's caked up to be. I don't get it. So you get a bit funny.
Wait, what if... Oh...
What?
Wait, when you drink, do you feel anything?
If I drink enough, yes.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, maybe you can't.
You know,
Can't get drunk?
because of reasons. Yeah, maybe you can't because of reasons.
That would be the worst goddamn perk ever, by the way. I get nothing other than this. And this is horrible, and up here is horrible.
It would be bad.
Yeah.
It'd be a very bad perk.
I just realized I walked up with all the stairs, fine.
Did you say heyo or did you say ayo?
Your next better, because we went to the thing.
Yeah, but you had an H for it. You do your best, I suppose.
That was a sentence.
That's I don't know if that was a sentence.
Do your best to find
Did
another
you want to
site.
do this not in the bar or somewhere else?
Oh, hello Riel, hello Dirge.
Oh, hi, Jason.
Hello. Do you have root beer
Yeah.
floats here?
I've
Do
got
I have
apple
what?
juice.
Root beer floats.
I don't know. I don't
Oh, they're
work here.
speaking backwards.
Okay.
I think the sign's up, so I think
Are
they're
they?
closed.
The bar is closed.
Oh, understood. It is closed. We've
Everything that they
And
have
they're
here
open
is there on the menu wall.
Oh, okay. Ooh, they've got cinnamon apple cider. That looks good.
I didn't even get a chance
Maybe
to
next
use
time.
the sword during that. No
I
fair.
apologize for interrupting whatever was going on in the mega building earlier as well. I'm sorry about that. DT was just sort of in a
Almost
bit of a
feel like
rush.
we were under a complete.
I completely understand why.
He was
I'm
going,
so
he
sorry.
just telling me information that's like kind of notable but nothing to be worried. I mean, technician showed it. That was the big thing.
Yeah. Well, when
Yeah.
I mentioned that there was a LF companion bot who went down to the brothel, he got very worried and said, "Where's Dirge?" So.
What? Do you think I'm gonna jump
Yeah.
anything that's red and black? I'm not stupid.
I don't think I've slept more than.
I don't know.
I don't
didn't
think
know why he
anybody
wanted to
thinks you're
speak to you.
stupid.
every
He
2
was
days.
just worried. He doesn't know.
No, I gotta finish.
Out of touch as usual. I mean, he claims he's not a corporate, but he acts like one.
I mean, you should sleep.
But
Me?
he is a
because you're working on
corporation.
something.
Exactly, he
He's
is.
affected
He's
by
a
the
he's a
lack of
corporate,
sleep.
yeah.
He literally
No,
is
not
a-
you.
Explains why 4 hex cores
Oh,
exploded.
I mean, I used to be in my previous dimension, but
Explains a few things.
left that life behind me long ago. Thankfully, for the better.
Getting a good night's rest is a good start.
At least I got the masks done, I guess.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hello, the wisp.
How's the bakery coming along?
Need to work on it some more.
Here, you have a Christmas gift.
I think we found out what we can do for the next 3 weeks.
Huh? If it's
We can
like
work
2
on your
weeks to
bakery.
Christmas, I gotta get even a gift. Eve loves Christmas. It's his birthday.
I'm
What do
also
you
going to
think?
mention to you both
Or I
that the
take a
IZCA
break.
is having their
Sorry,
Christmas event
thoughts
this
are randomly
Thursday.
entering and exiting my brain.
I know you didn't
Oh.
want to go to the Christmas ball,
From the
but
sounds of it, you said
I
you
mean,
were
yes,
sleep
as
deprived.
traveler involved with these
let me-
reasons.
yeah.
Thursday's not a good day for me.
Oh, well, that's a
I
shame.
won't be around.
I mean, I might just go on my own.
Where did the Mentas go?
To where? The IZCA?
Yeah.
So, who's,
Ow.
Well, you should. Go have fun.
this? Who are you?
Should I make buy a nice Christmas outfit?
Oh,
I feel weird buying all these
Only if you
different
want to.
clothes.
Good day.
I need a big wardrobe.
ah. Well, very nice to meet you.
We'll get you a walk-in closet.
Yeah, that's
In the mega building. You know, some of them don't think of me as an actual resident
yeah.
anymore because I have money and can get things and have nice things in life.
Stupid.
Despite the fact I stay there and
see.
try and take care of them and listen on everything.
So what brings you here?
But I'm not there 24/7.
I
I'm
decided to
not
stop by
poor
for a
in
minute. Haven't been
squalor
around for
anymore, and
a
I'm trying
while,
to
so-
make sure no one else is
That's
in
fair.
squalor
I'm trying to
anymore.
find
So
Magnus or where she ran off to, because mostly
Millie.
Sometimes-
Team Take'em just
Millie, Brooke, and
going
Richard
up there
still,
to the hot springs for something.
they
Still
still
see
play.
you.
Okay. For whatever that
I felt like it'd be
thing
less
is.
of a resident and more of a
Yeah,
family.
Kiera's learning how to dance again. Because apparently there's a ball happening at the Engineers.
I mean, I am a resident.
I think
I'm glad
sometimes
I'm not
people
Yeah.
get
participating
jealous.
in that.
I think
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Kiera can't
That's
dance
also
currently,
true.
so he's getting lessons from Talion.
But they don't know the shit I had to
So,
go through
I'm
to
trying
get
to find
that type of
where
money.
Magnus ran off to, but
No, they don't.
I would have no answer who that is.
And the fact that I'm all willing
I
to
think
give it away
you
for
saw
all
her
the people
before.
there
She, like,
anyway.
red, black, and white hair and all that, and had scars all over.
I made
She
that
was
clear already.
lounging on the
I
couch
feel
at
like if he
the
was
celebrity bar.
going to come
But
out,
I would
he
have no
would've
idea what
made
it
his
was.
presence known by startling us all again.
Yeah.
Sometimes we change and people around us don't.
You got what?
We can't go backwards. We have to just keep going forwards.
Oh, hello, D.
Hello.
I guess there might be a day where I move out the building.
I believe the bar's now open.
What can I get y'all?
Wisp, dear,
can
may
I
I get up,
try
please?
Your apple cider. Oh, I thought it said cinnamon, not crimson.
like how it's both
Oh, we have cinnamon back there, but we don't have a cinnamon apple cider.
Same, I swear.
I think I'll try
If
the
you just
apple
pour
cider.
cinnamon in the
Crazy
apple
how much
cider.
we have in common.
Yeah, we'll just sprinkle some.
hello.
Right? That's about the same.
Honestly,
It's
doesn't
notable
feel like
for
that
its hue.
sometimes. I feel like I've known you
I'll have
for
an
so
apple juice,
long,
please.
But it hasn't even been a
I
year.
gotcha.
It's like, what?
Yeah, not a year yet.
The cider's non-alcoholic, right?
You finish each other's sandwiches.
It can be. I have a version of it that's non-alcoholic.
I'll take that, please.
Banana.
Alright, I'll be back.
What?
What?
If you're not drinking, I'm not drinking.
What?
We were talking about. I heard food.
But you're really cute when you're drunk.
Banana.
Oh, am I?
Like how we
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
just
you
got
are.
collectively
You get
confused
really,
and
really
looked at
sappy.
yeah.
You say sweet things
Do
like,
I?
oh, yeah, you said sweet things like you're not.
Remember.
You get really upset when you kiss me.
Crimson apple cider?
Because you're like, oh,
And an apple juice.
I'm drunk. I'm manipulating you because I'm drunk. Or something like that. Or because you're not in the right mind. As if me or you being intoxicated changes the fact that we love each other.
Big spoiler.
Yeah. Wait,
I mean, it's not
did you say
Two
silver?
silver.
my stuff works.
We can exchange for credits.
Oh, yes, please.
It is bad for you.
How many credits does that
I'm
need?
gonna go home.
For silver, I believe it's tacking a 0 on the end. Just make it 10 credits. I'll cut it short.
No. You take 20 credits. I pay my bills. Thank you.
See you later. I'm
I
sorry.
just- I don't-
Right, yeah. I'm speaking about
Well,
Just
hold on.
4.
How much is
4
the
creds. It's 4 copper.
4 creds? Okay.
Only in.
No, I already paid. Too late.
This is the
Take your money
Too
back.
late.
not a choice type of deal.
Or are you giving a tip to the bar, are you?
You can do
No, no.
permanent damage on the inside. Not just
I
pretty
hope you
skin
didn't
scars.
mix these two around,
What's
because
up,
I'm on
please?
pain meds. So if I drink alcohol, I'm not.
It's
feeling
not
very-
alcoholic.
So I suggest
not
Oh, yeah,
alcohol
of course,
because you
of
can
course.
bring that with you in the field. You can avoid.
That's definitely
that
apple
kind
juice
of
anyway.
cauterizing.
You want something?
You wanna try mine? The ciders are
Want
really
some
good.
meat? You got 2
I haven't
silver?
been able to hunt.
Okay.
No.
Somewhere.
I can't
Maybe.
keep giving you free
I don't
food
know why you're so
forever.
I
scared of
know.
being drunk
I'll
or
probably
me
have to
being
go
drunk
bug
with
Bowser to
you.
hunt for me.
Well, I definitely understand why
I'll
you're scared of
start a
me being
tab
drunk
for
with
you,
you. I don't
but
think
you
I'll
owe
be
me
the
2
most in
silver.
control of myself while drunk, and that's usually not a good thing, is it?
What did I
One
say?
moment. I'm good.
I
No,
mean,
nothing.
no,
I'm just,
but,
I'm overhearing one thing, and I'm gonna help deal with it.
I only have his silver buttons though.
Okay.
So
Thought I said
If it's
something.
worth silver,
a long time ago,
D.
I got like talking
Okay.
to by Powder, who was teaching me about like dangerous situations
Who's over?
or bad
I have
decisions
to hold it like
when it
this,
comes
'cause
to
if it touches my
relationships.
skin-
And they said,
Mhm.
you know, don't be intimate with someone whenever you're drunk, or they're drunk, or you're both
You
drunk,
should hold
because
some money.
Well, at least
you're
I-
not
Your
fully
person.
all there. So
Uh,
decisions you make
it's all super
while
far
It's
away.
like
you're
a
like
small
that,
amount. Just like
you
It's
know,
a step.
it just
like
is
a
not a good
small
idea. Plus, like, if one of you is more sober than the other, that could be like taking advantage. So, when she told me that, I tried to make that like one of my rules in my head of like, you know, if you
I
ever
doubt
get
there's
with
a decision
anyone,
that either of us
So,
can make
this is,
that
like,
will
right next to
permanently
that
affect
portal.
our relationship. While drunk, at least in one night. Other than maybe me, you know. And I'm never gonna do that to you.
listen, you're fine. I'm fine. I was just worried is all.
And look, if we had, there's like the room is very awkwardly quiet for this. There are people who are young, listening right now.
So
And I
let's
can't
just not
speak.
say it.
I'll not say it,
I'm
but you don't need to be worried about if we ever do it. We're not compatible, remember? So
Oh, it's my friend.
there won't be any
You're
long
such a silly. You're such a silly man. You're such a silly, silly
long-lasting
man.
repercussions. You know.
You are
I
very silly.
suppose. Well,
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello
again, everyone.
Last time.
Oh, hello, Brutus.
Hello. How are you? Hello, I am Brutus. Good to see you again. You all look as lovely as ever.
I gathered enough energy.
Hello, I am Brutus.
If you wanted to follow.
For a bit. Decided I'd come
Maybe I
here.
can introduce you to some folks.
Like old
There's
times.
D.
Did I get you anything?
Hello, I am
I
Brutus.
think you're very cute.
Sometimes.
When
Yes,
you're
you're
offensive
feeling better.
and
When
drunk.
you hug me, let me hurt you more.
Why are you
Shows me how
pulling me?
much
I
you
want
care.
to protect you.
Because you move too slow.
I want to protect you.
I do
You're
think I'm going to take a
new
bit
to
of a walk
this,
around.
and I don't want to be one of the people that hurts
He
you.
is my friend Harana. We
I
raided a
only
vault
want to
together.
help you.
Brutus
Make
is
you
a-
Ready to vault
happy.
together.
Brutus was smashed.
Alright, that's
I'm
it.
just
I'm
scared
tired
that
of
I'm
speaking
gonna
over
make
this
you bigger.
distance.
You drag me
Sonny will
along.
be terrified of me.
Gosh.
Now, basically a vault went there.
Okay,
You're a sheriff.
Well then.
so listen.
No, it's because
You're a very silly man.
I'm the
You are
Kung
very
Fury.
new to all this.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
so
monsters
am
by
I.
lightning,
I've had a little bit more
bitten by a
experience.
python.
And I know what it feels like to have
Brutus is trying to shake your hand.
bad experiences.
Oh, was Paul Byrne.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do
Hello, I
that.
am Brutus the Long
I don't want to put you through that. And I don't ever, ever
Pleasure to meet you.
I can be.
want to hurt you in that fashion. Or, hell, any other fashion.
To the cats you did one.
You know that. So, when I get defensive, it's not me thinking that you can't handle it yourself.
I mean, yeah, I'm the
It's
Kung
me
Fury.
scared that I'm gonna make a
I'm gonna be
bad
king
decision
when
and
my
hurt
dad's
you.
ready to
Aye.
abdicate
That's all.
or gets old.
Let me
I don't really know.
I like
Okay.
that you get defensive because it shows you really do
Or he's
care
waiting on
no
me.
matter
I don't
what.
remember. I just live in Japan with my fiancé. I should wear my ring.
Just running a bit of first aid.
I'm jokingly
Anyway, I met her on
Yes,
an
silly.
accident and now we're friends.
like it.
I mean, I don't think you'll find any shortness of like
I
that.
just can't help it that you get really cute.
I took him to get ice cream, and then we beat up some gangsters that were trying to rob the place. And then they followed me into a tomb that turned out to be a vault, and now we're here.
Before it got
What did you find in the
It is
vault?
very adorable.
We found guns, a weird
I
looking
wish you
rock
happy
that I need
clutch
to
in
get
future.
examined.
No.
Iridium.
I have no idea.
And gold.
So if I make myself impaled,
I was
think I'm
told
gonna
it's what
die.
sirens use. People with tattoos like that.
when the magic is my friend.
No, no.
Well, I'm,
There was like one wound that I
I
had.
don't
That's a
want to be
compliment, I
dad.
guess.
I don't want to be a dad.
I don't want to be a mom. I already have people that call me that, and it's really hard. I'm gonna mess
Literally
things
tried
up.
calling
Fight
me
it
dad
again.
once, and I
I
said
don't
I
want to fight it
basically
again. I
shut her down
wouldn't have been able to handle it without them.
I understand. I understand. I understand it. I do. Listen, she's a grown woman, but she's just. She's kind of like us in the fact that, you know, she's kind of newish.
I feel like, you know, a katana shouldn't be
Like,
mowed
we are
back.
newish.
Even
Like,
though
we're
it's
not,
dead
but we
because it's
are.
bad.
That's how I look at her. So,
I don't know.
I'm
I'm
an ethical necromancer.
she's gonna be fine. I believe in her. I'm gonna help
Does she
her.
call you mom?
You could get like a hand scythe.
She does call me
What's
mom.
that?
Are you comfortable?
And
It's like a scythe foot for your hand.
That he could put on wounds and it, you know.
when
Not like a
I
big
He
long
treated
one.
my broken arm when I had a broken
when I
arm.
first lost her, right?
Made me
To
a makeshift cast
maybe.
and everything and
Or what's it
Um,
back
called?
in place. Oh, it
Oh,
hurt.
It
I feel
felt-
like I'm remembering the phrasing wrong.
it
but there's a
felt
type of
like
scythe that has a chain attached to the bottom.
someone young was missing.
To another side.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. I've been taking care of her since she showed up.
Maybe.
I don't see myself as a mom,
So messed up.
but I do see myself as
maybe
someone
not
that takes
Help
care
her
of
turn
her.
them into like nunchucks.
I don't mind that.
Why not just
He brought me
nunchucks?
to the spring.
I don't
He
mind
might have helped
Because
me,
I don't want to use
know.
nunchucks.
helping.
And last time I touched
I could
nunchucks,
And I do
they didn't
care
have to
about
go to
her.
hospital.
later today.
I-
I could ask him.
I don't know what it's like to have a
I saw the
mom,
way
let
people
alone
did
be
it.
a mom.
And I did that, and it just hurt a lot.
Same.
But if that makes her feel better,
Sounds like you were doing
I'll
that.
let her say it.
I cracked a vertebrae.
I love her in a way. Like,
autopilot.
I'm trying my best to take care
I
of
think I
her.
have to look at under the
I
bandage-
don't know what it means to
And now
be
he's my
that.
fiance,
underneath
so you
the
know.
bandages to
I'm
figure
just
out what
trying
the
my
heck I
best
did
at this
actually.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from
Trying
what
to
I
think
am
what I
aware
guess
of,
I don't.
I'm
it really does.
I was thinking, you know,
Just
because
wanna
ethical
say-
necromancer, I have an ethical sight.
Surely he wouldn't do that.
What I
is
have
an ethical
experienced
side?
Starting to kill my
of
friend.
what
It's a
fathers
sight,
are
but
like,
it
it
doesn't
just
Nice
sucks.
change.
tear
I've
open
had
the
the
underworld
most
for
polite
souls.
The only good
It's
dad
a
I've ever
Green
met
Adventure,
You
has been
not
Hamlet.
the one from
You
the Grim
and, like,
Adventures
the
of Billy and
kids
Mandy.
get the most
I-
nice interaction
I
from
agree.
him.
I should get that one. I want that one now.
Difference
Yeah.
between
Like lion,
Robbing the Grim
like
Reaper.
Flower calls lion dad,
No, you're not.
but I don't see them interact very much because like they're all adults, right? The only person that I've ever seen actually, fathering a child
But that's not the point.
is Helmet. I think he does pretty well
You
for
were
himself.
born one?
Yeah, we're born
Pretty well
with
for
certain
himself.
affinities, and mine was necromancy.
Thank
When
you.
was the first time you interacted with Balder?
I thought you need someone with long arms to reach that.
Dad is fire, Gwyn is air.
Thank you.
Being such a
Salem
You
is
do have long arms?
water, I
Well,
think.
it comes with the.
Azure is void.
You know what they say about people with men with long arms.
Frost, but black ice because his dad's a human
They have long
witcher.
jackets.
He just
They do.
doesn't like
I have a
you.
long jacket.
I'm just gonna be honest.
And there are
I
others
know.
that I can't think of right now.
He likes
At least their abilities. I know that Xavier Slime.
You didn't blush from that though. Interesting.
True.
But yeah, no, I don't like using
getting
souls
used
for
to me
stuff
being
and bringing
flirty,
back the
aren't you?
dead, so I just am an ethical one. I just use skulls and make people
And if you
sick.
really want to flirt with
He
me,
has been
go ahead.
polite and nice to me. So
Sometimes I borrow
Okay.
some arms from skeletons so that they can
Hey
grab something.
there,
That's about it. And I
good-looking.
ask for it. I go, hey, can you mind if I do this? And they're like, yeah, man, you're Scottish.
well, respect is
You should
different.
say, give me a hand.
Nice.
Hey, give me a hand.
What? Did you hear that from a
Should
movie?
totally say that.
why are you looking at
It seems like that was a movie line.
It wasn't a movie line.
Hold on,
It's the most classically generic pickup line ever. Alright, fine. You want me to really try? All I'd have to do is.
You say that, but you had my back in there.
I mean, I could have. I don't remember.
Oh, I heard pickup line. Does anyone need Brutus to pick up a really long pipe?
I did medical on myself.
No.
What?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
gonna go to a hot spring.
Sure.
So
Yeah, we did it.
you won't have to.
How are you doing?
I'm
Good job.
just tired
Towards
lately.
me not doing it.
I don't think
You want a hug to make yourself untired?
Vivid memory of
No, I
There's a
think I
suction
just need to
factor
fix
back
my
Oh,
diet. I've
yes.
been eating what I need to eat.
And
Better be careful now that you're nice and healed up.
No.
Where are
I
you
thought
out
this was
tonight?
Something a little more raw.
Maybe it's just best not to.
someone's apartment.
I'm going to have to make sure they're here.
Hmm?
At least so much.
Salted pork meat?
Very, very pretty woman's apartment.
Or maybe.
No, thank you.
Salted pork meat?
Oh, good, thank you.
I'm all
No
set
problem.
on meat tonight, darling.
Huh? Brutus doesn't understand. What do you mean?
It's like, well, I got major injuries. It
I'm
was,
good.
like, a
Don't
lot of
worry
time.
about it.
Okay, well then I don't understand what was talking. Oh well, I'll just eat my salted pork meat instead then.
You okay?
Here. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, can you survive 20
It was very sudden.
That's all
was good,
I'll
right?
try.
That was good, yes.
It's the
I-
equivalent reaction.
Brutus
that I would
has no
expect
idea
from
what
someone
you're
typing
talking about,
with
but
dialogue.
I hope
It's
you have a
alright,
really
Brutus,
good
no
long
worries.
piece of meat to
Survive
eat.
10 minutes.
I'll
People
try to
usually
survive
start
10
leaving
minutes.
in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll try to survive 10 minutes. Oh,
Did you hurt yourself laughing?
No.
sorry for interrupted. I'm just.
It wasn't
Yeah.
really much
Out of him, I
actual
think.
proper laughter. It was more just exacerbated
I
surprise.
can tell you're struggling because of your arm place.
But I do forget your. Well, your
Sassy.
dirty one.
You place your arms that way when you.
Excuse me, how dare you? How dare you say such things?
No, I'm
Slander.
the little baker boy. I don't know what in about, and you're the evil corrupting one.
So true. Yes, I am corrupting you for your, all your bakery goods.
It's actually helping.
Evil.
Is that bad?
No,
Mhm.
I
I'm-
think I know
I'm
why
so
an old
evil.
friend of mine used to do this all the time now.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot.
I used to know a panda that would do this all the time. Apparently
I think
it's
I've seen
cooling you
Panda here
off.
before. Yes, it's
Yeah.
cooling me off.
His spirit used to come around,
Why
but
are
I
you
haven't seen
doing
him in
So
a
you
long
gonna join
while.
in?
Yes, let me
You really
join
are
in with my-
handsome.
Strange. Just about to call you beautiful.
I mean, there was
We
no.
really are
harm
about to try
You
another
looking at more
step
food?
tonight, aren't we?
You need more food?
It's still
Wings
No,
for
I
arms.
can't pay.
Wings
Not
for
getting
arms.
Cecilia to pay for me again.
Take up more space. You can still
We'll
do
see.
it. See, this is me doing it. This is me doing it.
Why you do this to me?
I think
because I
You
know
just like making me blush.
I can't.
No. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Come on.
Alright.
Are you?
I'll go try hunt something later. After I get the okay from
Of course.
Natalia. I'm gonna see if I can
There's
remove
some
my bandages.
Always when it
I
comes to you.
don't know if it's up your alley,
Then-
but there is some wildlife that's coming around.
Shall we
But I
go?
know your specific fear.
Mm.
I don't know if you should go hunt these
hold
things
on.
because there's a pack of them nearby.
I'll leave a favor
What do they do?
for
They
tips.
stomp
Happy
and
juice.
electricity comes out.
Nope. Oh, I can't handle.
They're called thunder
Electric-
hooves.
Yeah, electricity
I
makes me
can-
freeze up. I can't.
I can deal with it probably.
Thank you, by the way, for just being a nice place to be, I
No
guess.
problem. Thank you for being around.
I don't have
Good
the
night.
lighting here.
No, have a good
I mean,
night.
it sucks for me, but I'm not
Come
afraid to see it.
We will, probably.
Yeah, we'll come back soon. I don't understand what that one's saying.
I think they're speaking backwards. If I focused hard enough, I might be able to understand vaguely.
I don't know.
You didn't know.
You're a cheeky bugger, you know that, right?
Yes, I know. What? You want pure, real, proper dirge? Turns out I'm very sassy.
Yes, you are.
You seem to be enjoying
which
it, though.
gate are we supposed to go to?
Either of them, as
always
far as I'm
enjoy it.
aware.
Yay, we can go to
I
this
think
one.
you'll be enjoying me a lot tonight.
That's my plan.